Going to nursing school, I always wanted to be a pediatric nurse, so that's just what I've always been drawn to. One thing I love about the kids here and in any home care setting with disabilities, they show you in life that you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
I was looking for jobs in pediatrics. I wanted to work with children. I needed to work with children, and I hadn't considered home health care. Like pediatric home health care, that seems like that could actually be a really wonderful fit. So I went ahead and applied and came in and interviewed with Heather, and rest is kind of history.
The doctors may have told them that they're never going to walk, and they do walk. They walk with a walker or crutches. And to see those things as a nurse when you're in the home care, to see them make those milestones is really rewarding.
And they handle trauma, they handle illness so well, and they really teach you so much. And everyone will tell you, how can you work in peds? How can you work in peds? It's so hard, but it's so rewarding. When you're taking care of kids, you're not just taking care of the child either. You're taking care of their family, and you're building those relationships with the parents, and it's more rewarding in my opinion.
Universal Pediatrics was founded back in 1985 by my mother, Connie Freeman. Back then, she was a registered nurse, as well as having a special needs sister as well. Back in 1985, the company was founded on the principles of providing rural-based home care to those families that needed it. And in '85, we brought home the first ventilator-dependent child in the state of Iowa, as well as one of the first rural-based ventilator-dependent children in the entire country.
We provide weekly trainings to our nurse managers regarding any changes in the COPs with the state, which is conditions that we have to follow. We do monthly trainings as well as a whole company with everybody involved. We're really trying to ensure that the nurses have the tools they need to be successful.
Coming to a place where you are supported by your coworkers, where you're supported by management and the teamwork that you receive, it's a very much a collaborative approach to ensuring that these kiddos are taken care of. And I feel like the company actually takes an investment in me as a person.
Connie started the company with very little. She was a registered nurse working the night shift at a hospital, and then she got into home care, working for a company that went bankrupt, and literally left the nurses unpaid. And she stepped in. So she went to a little town called Green Mountain, Iowa, and a bank lender $100,000. And she started the company, paid the nurses, took over the clients, and started it from there. And she was an amazing salesperson, an amazing, very caring individual, and really just put an emphasis on doing what had to be done. And I look now, being one of the first pediatric companies in the state of Iowa, there are 25 other companies that are now doing pediatric care just in the state of Iowa alone. So to sit back and look 30 years in the rearview mirror and to say, wow, this was something that we were a front runner in. This is something, there was a vision that she had back in those days, and to be able to hopefully continue that legacy is something that I'm extremely proud of and excited to be part of. And I think about the fact that when you have children, your life is never going to be the same. And when you have a special needs child, your life is definitely not going to be the same. But hopefully we can provide a little bit of respite, a little bit of normalcy to those families. The main focus or the main gratitude that I get is the fact that hopefully we're out there providing some relief for our families so they can lead a more normal life.
I'm Rebecca Ellens, Administrator with Universal Pediatrics.
I am Heather Plake, RN, Clinical Director for Universal Pediatrics.
I'm Tucker Anderson, CEO of Universal Pediatrics. Your child, your home, our passion.